Hello everyone, my name is Patrick Frawley and I'm your product specialist for tractors. Today you join us here at our CLAAS UK headquarters in Saxham, and in this video we're going to have a look at our CIS Plus display layout. So guys, you now join us up in the cab of our CIS Plus Hex Shift machine and looking at what settings and adjustments we can see on our CIS Plus display on the A pillar of our cab here. So on the bottom of our display we have our function key assignment, so telling us what our function keys 1 to 4 are controlling on this machine at this moment in time. Above that we have our spool valve state, so we can see that our valves 1 to 4 at the moment are currently locked, but if they were unlocked it would tell us if we had a timer set to them, for example. Over to the right of that we have our linkage display, so a couple of little bits of information we can see here. Firstly, the blue bar is annotating our actual value, so at the moment we can see that we're at 100% height, again given by the value here on the right hand side. We then have our in work and out of work positions shown here as well. So the white arrow down about 1/3 from the bottom is annotating our in work position, and the black dash at the top is annotating our maximum height, so our out of work position. So as we travel from maximum height to minimum height, these are the two positions the linkage would move in between. Above these two we have our forward speed, so again current forward speed. Moving up on the left hand side, as we have cruise control specified on this machine, we can see our cruise control 1 and 2 annotated here at 10 and 20k respectively. As we turn cruise control off, we would see our engine memories available here as well. On the top left hand corner, as we would use the function, we would see our headland gear, so that auto shift function that we'll explain to you later on. Over to the right of that we have our Hex Active Limit, and the fact that we actually have our Hex Active currently turned on this machine as well. The top right hand box annotates what drive mode we're currently in, so field mode in this example, or we may then change to road mode, which we can see by this symbol. Below that then we would have our forward reverse uncoupling in these two boxes, and what gears that we would change in between as we cycle from forward to reverse. And lastly, in the center display then guys, it gives us our current transmission gear. So at the moment we're in neutral, but for example if you had gear C2, that would be displayed here in the center. As I press the escape key on our control knob on the steering column, it gives us a job management display showing us liters an hour, hectares an hour, and a little bit of information about how the machine is performing if we're doing a more field task like cultivating, for example. Looking at our different menus then for the settings and adjustments that we can make, firstly we see our transmission display annotated here by the cog, so showing you what settings and adjustments we can make within that menu. Our next display will be our spool valves, so all of our different valves on the machines and the different adjustments that we can make there as well. We then have our screen display here showing us firstly implements, secondly service, thirdly function keys, and lastly general screen settings there as well. If we had it specified on the machine there as well guys, we would also have a CIS or a CSM display in there as well for different adjustments that we can make for that headland management in there as well. So, thank you for watching everyone. Please feel free to check out some of the other videos in relation to your own machine, and for any further information don't hesitate to contact your local dealer.